Minasan, konbanwa. Everyone, good evening, afternoonish. We got a green light at the Robert Street lift bridge, luckily. Then currently we got a TC&W locomotive coming up already, known as Twin Cities and Western Railroads. Stay tuned for more. Alright, now the TC&W locomotive is for sure coming. Been a while since we've gotten them TC&W locomotives here. Real been a while. I've been here like almost every day looking for a train, so I can get a lot of the train videos going for you guys.
That one's going to 5, the rest go back in.
(2013) TC&W is the leading locomotive.
Section 140 over.
Don't mind me, I'm recording for my channel. Alright. All four of the conductor duties. We all waiting for the 2013 TC&W to come along. TC&W 2004 TC&W with the Operation Lifesaver insignia, and 2015 TC&W. Look, listen, live. Operation Lifesaver. Good to see TC&W, yeah? The main issue is the crossing here isn't real going down, which is the issue. That's why the conductor do this real there. That's just my estimated guess. Shout out to my girlfriend slash future wife, Ariana. Shout out to Grandpa Wall. Shout out to Mike from Wide Roller Trains, along with Special Agent Fox Mulder. Doesn't see a such vlog thinking Camden Dion. Shout out to them. Even shout out to my pal Kika Kid, who lives in Japan. One of the graffiti things rejected. I can still see the steam of the locomotive over there. Piling on through the crossing by the Mississippi River to the Robert Street lift bridge. Yeah, that's the short of a train. Yeah, it's real cool. I just to get a haircut, like eventually. Shout out to my big brother Kyle. That's what. That wasn't real. It wasn't real long of that train. If you can see the trucks like right over there, they're making a new tracks probably for this area. I could be wrong, however. Milepost 526 something. I mean 529 point milepost 529.26 is certainly by Plato. Since those bulldozers in the ways. But as you can see, as you can tell, or as you can see, they're making a new track. Don't know for which side of the tracks, however. Well, that's pretty new of what Union Pacific is doing. Leading number locomotive is TCNW, known as Twin Cities and Western Railroad, which is TCNW 2013. Minasan mitaga arigatou gozaimashita. Спасибо за просмотр всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like, knowing a thumbs up, and please subscribe.
Now, Aaron, for 6 trucks, there's only 4 cars. Let's just put them over to 40. Yeah, that should be all of them there.
Minasan, konbanwa. Doburakutsiem. Everyone, good evening. We got a Union Pacific locomotive coming up from the Robert Street lift bridge. We got a certain like a certain vehicle here Probably the train conductor, I believe. Don't know who the dude is. Looks like they're operating the railroad crossing right at the moment. One out of the other one. Well, at least we got the conductor engineers dude getting off. This is rare of an occasion where a vehicle parks up with the locomotive, where in other words, it's like a crew change going on. Oh, cool, now. Ah, God! Now the locomotive's going for sure. Must be Union Pacific's transportation thing going on. '93, Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. Shout out to my girlfriend slash future wife, Ariana. Fun fact, Sasha is her first name. I got a video chat going on with her tomorrow, and this Monday is her boss day. Shout out to Trevor Walsh. Shout out to Michael Wise, Walter Train. Shout out to Special Agent Fox Mulder, Union Pacific. Another PSX dog and a degenerate. Even shout out to my pal Chica Kid, who lives in Japan, and shout out to my brother Kyle. It's been like over abroad, like video together with my girlfriend, last future wife Ariana. We did like part 26 with the last one. Luckily, I got a video chat planned tomorrow with her. Luckily. The visa manager said about like her coming here to St. Paul by the end of the year, which I'm real excited about. I need to real ask her about possibly. It's pretty cool to get the crew here and get the Union Pacific 7893 leading. It's pretty fun. And across the river, there's the Canadian Pacific locomotive waiting to go. What? They wanted to have the Union Pacific go first, that's fine. I'm pretty much real. I am at like almost 529. 43 something. I'm also getting an FX Pack Pro for my Super Famicom. Coming this Saturday from New Jersey, from Strict Ukraine, same country as Ariana. So I'm pretty excited to get the FX Pack Pro, and there's a store in Florida, West Palm Beach, Florida, called Retro Mini Store, where they are selling 54 gig micro SD cards from all of the games on the FX Pack Pro, which is even more of an excitement. Which is coming this Monday. So I started coming back to collecting for my Super Famicom, known as the Super Nintendo in the US and Europe and Australia. This wind is like giving me like a tug of war. Next Friday, May 23, is 21 months of Ariana and I dating. There's a lot more of an excitement too, from my end. Probably must have been Kratos from God of War. Wow. Turn up a bit now. That's pretty cool. thing. Leading number locomotive is Union Pacific 7893. Minasan mitaga arigato gozaimashita. Spasiba da посмотрим всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like, known as thumbs up, and please subscribe. Minasan, konbawa. Dobrodak всем. Всем доброе утро. Everyone, good evening. And then good morning in Ukraine. We got a train coming up here going to St. Paul. And it's totally raining outside right at the moment.
Roger that on 10. We'll be leaving one. Correct, should be a 5-pack. 5-packer on 10. Correct. If you have any questions, roger that over. You'll have any questions over. Tramp over.
Doop. I had my video chat with my girlfriend slash future wife, Ariana, on Friday, and we got another one coming up this Wednesday. We have another video chat coming up this Wednesday. Her birthday is today. Don't startle me or what, I tell ya. Shout out to my girlfriend slash future wife Ariana. Shout out to Grandpa Walt. Shout out to Mike from Wide Walter Trades. Shout out to Special Agent Fox Boulder, Bigger Camp. Shout out to Union Pacific, even CPKC, known as Canadian Pacific, Kansas City. Oh, cool, we got a green light by Plato. That's real cool. As you can tell, it's been a while since we got a green light by Plato. Now knock down the signal. That was like a cool horn salute, I tell you. Not often I get the horn salutes. Looks like the 3002 Canadian Pacific is somewhere.
Not quite yet. We're not even up to State Street, but we're on one.
my big brother Kyle. And shout out to my pal Hika Kid, who lives in Japan.
We might not make it up the hill tonight.
Leading number locomotive is Canadian Pacific 3002. 皆さん見てがありがとうございました。Спасибо за просмотр всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like known as thumbs up, and please subscribe. Minasan konnichiwa or konbanwa. Добрый день. Всем доброе утро. Everyone, good afternoon or evening. We got a lead Union Pacific locomotive here. 5872. Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. And made it the perfect timing, actually. And the light is yellow so far. Now I got a quad train video after all. Luckily. It did say milepost 529. A railroad service car thing. Looks pretty cool. Been a while since I've been in this area, actually. I don't record here that often. Shout out to my girlfriend / future wife Ariana. Shout out to Grandpa Walt. Shout out to Mike from Wide World of Trains. Shout out to my brother Kyle. Shout out to my pal Hika. Shout out to Southern CSX Vlog along with Dion and Special Agent Fox Boulder and Stiga Camp. Even shout out to Union Pacific. Okay, that was a short train. Real cool. Danger. Live tracks. The fret at the end. Leading number locomotive is Union Pacific 5872. 皆さん見てがありがとうございました。Спасибо за просмотр всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like, no, and a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Alright, we got a train across the river, which is pretty cool. Can't make out the leading locomotive right at the moment. But this is real worth it. Over there, thunder in the waves, just to let you know. It is 6302 Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. And couldn't get the second locomotive with 6302 Union Pacific leading, and over there is 3002 Canadian Pacific leading, waiting to go. So far, the Robert Street lift bridge hasn't been down yet, and I don't know which direction the 3002 Canadian Pacific is going, actually. So that's like a new patience thing of me. Not sure how long this train is gonna be. But the 3002 Canadian Pacific is for sure waiting to go. But I don't know which direction, unfortunately. So that's what I'm real waiting on.
Tracking, it does sound like it needs to be adjusted, but if we roll it, it should kick that prediction off the wheel. Try rolling it and see if that brake shoe comes off the wheel.
I need to save my battery for the 3002 Canadian Pacific, just to let you know. Stay tuned for that train to come. And leading number locomotive is Union Pacific 6302. Alright, we got a Union Pacific locomotive by Plato, and the light is green at the Robert Street lift bridge, luckily, so stay tuned. Alright, now we got a Union Pacific locomotive coming up already. And perfect timing. Not yet. 2 trains in one day on a Thursday afternoon and evening, yes. To give you a hint. Gonna make it up close.
Bring back for a
5833, Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. Don't mind me, I'm recording for my channel. And I give shout outs to Union Pacific. Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. Hug! A triple horn salute again. Real cool. 89.55, Union Pacific. And 74.68, Union Pacific. It's pretty cool to see the U.S. flag emblem on the side of the 5833 Union Pacific. And a cool triple horn salute the second time this week. Real cool. Actually. Third locomotive is 7468 Union Pacific. Unfortunately, two of the side of the railroad crossing isn't real working right. Am I observed? But God, and I'm due to 6 train videos here, luckily. Cool to hear a triple point salute Tuesday and the day. In other words, shout out to my girlfriend slash future wife Ariana. Shout out to Grandpa Walt. Shout out to Union Pacific. Shout out to Special Agent Fox Mulder. Extra wide water train. Silence the FX vlog. might be a horse solution. I'm not sure how long the 5833 Union Pacific's gonna rail be. I thought it was gonna be the Canadian Pacific 5032 coming in, but I was mistaken. The 5833 is currently coming from Plato. Looks like thumbs up with the 5833 Union Pacific. What I have an estimated guess. Looks like it's just about to stop. Not real sure, however. Not real sure. Oh, never mind. It's still going. Oh, cool. CSX, how tomorrow moves. Uh-oh. Looks like it's just about to stop. Stay tuned for as soon as it goes. Alright, my battery's real low right at the moment, so I might want to be conservative on my battery, but leading number locomotive is Union Pacific 5833. Minasan mitega arigatou gozaimashita. Spasiba za посмотрим всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like known as thumbs up, and please subscribe. Alright, we are at the end of the train, and are you kidding me? We got 2 NDPUs. We got 2 of them actually. Yeah, it looks like 2 NDPUs. 15980 Union Pacific. With the DPU alright. And 7879 Union Pacific is the NDPU. So we have perfect timing here. 7879 Union Pacific is the NDPU. Been a while since I've been getting an NDPU here. Another one. But I had to be real conservative on my battery on my phone just to let you know. But the 5833 Union Pacific stopped for like a bad then. Suddenly there were like people trying to cross the tracks, but it was real dangerous. Not safe to my observation. But it's pretty cool to see an NDPU. Leading number locomotive is Union Pacific 5833 with 7978 Union Pacific as the NDPU. No defects. Total axle. Minasan mitega arigatou gozaimashita. Spasiba za посмотрим всем. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like known as thumbs up, and please subscribe. Minasan, konbawa, dobra kutsiem. Dobry utro. Everyone, good evening. Afternoon right at the moment. But we have possibly a Union Pacific locomotive or something. Not sure, however. And we got a green light at the Robert Street lift bridge. Union Pacific is the leading locomotive. Don't mind me, I'm recording for my channel.
What's that?
Don't mind me, I'm recording for my YouTube channel. And I give shout outs to Union Pacific. Go on. Union Pacific with the U.S. flag emblem over there, which is one of Union Pacific's newest locomotives. Shout out to my girlfriend slash future wife Ariana. Shout out to Grandpa Walt. Shout out to Mike from Wide Water Train. Shout out to Special Agent Fox Mulder, along with other TSX Vlog and Dion and Cam. Shout out to Union Pacific. Shout out to my brother Zach and Kyle. Shout out to my pal Kikiki, who lives in Japan. Friday night was pretty much the hot solution. I have a one-chip Super Famicom coming from Tokyo, luckily. That's, I thought the Super Famicom I got that was 6 years ago, I thought it was a one-chip, but when I looked it up last Friday, after I video chatted with my girlfriend / future wife Ariana, it was the Super Famicom I have is an APU-1, which I was real surprised. So I ended up getting one for like 113 bucks for a one-chip Super Famicom last Friday, and been in real good communication with the seller from Tokyo, who's a pretty nice guy, and showed me. And luckily the Super Famicom I'm getting, which is the one-chip-1 version, and luckily is in the best condition possible. I made it clear to the seller that I want to make sure that the system is in the best condition possible before it comes here to St. Paul. So I'll potentially list my APU-1 Super Famicom for sure. The one-chip is the one-chip Super Famicom is the one I real want the most. And I've been liking my FX Pack Pro a lot. Playing all of my Super Famicom games. Been playing some of them actually. Played Yogi's Cookie like earlier. Before I got here. I find the FX Pack Pro to be an improved model than the original one I used to have 3 years ago with the clock battery for the sport 3 years ago, and where you gotta reset the time every time you put the cartridge in, which wasn't real good. So I ended up trading that FX Pack Pro for the Akumajo Dracula Shigo Rondo, Castlevania Rondo of Blood in Japanese. 2 years ago, around the time Ariana and I started dating, which was August 23, 2023. Yesterday was 21 months of Ariana and I dating, luckily. So it's like a lot of excitement. I am considering getting an RGB cable for my Super Famicom for sure, for the one-chip thing, so that way I can roll. But thinking about an RGB monitor thing, but don't know when I'm gonna get the RGB cable. But it'd be real cool to have possibly for equipment. To have a RGB monitor and a Super Famicom thing to real play possibly. In other words. Looks like the 8175 Union Pacific has suddenly stopped. Stay tuned. Alright. Just to clarify, the leading number locomotive I meant to say is 8585 Union Pacific leading. Oh, I thought it was 8175, but actually from what I saw in my footage, it's actually 8185 Union Pacific leading. An old shoe line grain hopper. Pretty cool to see, possibly. Oh, that's at the end of the string. Real cool. Leader number locomotive is Union Pacific 8185. Minasan mita ga arigato gozaimashita. Spasiba za посвобождением. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please comment, like, know, and a thumbs up. And please subscribe.